It's dinner time, the bowl is full. Same food they've eaten for months without hesitation. And your dog just looks at it, then looks at you and walks away. Most people assume it's pickiness, maybe boredom with the food, maybe they're holding out for something better. But behavioral science tells a completely different story. What your dog is doing right now, in this moment of refusal, is one of the most sophisticated forms of communication that exists between domesticated animals and humans. And most owners completely miss the signal. Let's start with the pickiness theory because it sounds logical. Dogs get tired of the same thing. They want variety, simple. But here's the problem. Wild canids eat the same prey species for months at a time without hesitation. Wolves don't get bored of elk. Your dog's ancestors survived on repetition. So why would your dog suddenly develop gourmet preferences? Because this isn't about the food, it's about what the food represents. Researchers at the University of Kentucky studied food refusal patterns in 200 dogs across 12 weeks. What they discovered was startling. 73% of dogs who refused food weren't responding to the meal itself. They were responding to a change in context, a shift in routine, a disruption in their environment, a new stress they couldn't articulate. Food refusal in most cases is a stress signal, and your dog is using the one behavior guaranteed to get your attention. Here's what makes this fascinating. Dogs have evolved what's called behavioral flexibility, the ability to modify their actions based on social feedback. When a dog refuses food and you respond, you kneel down, you offer something different, you speak to them, you touch them, they've successfully initiated interaction. They've turned a passive moment into an active exchange. Veterinary behaviorists call this instrumental refusal. The dog isn't rejecting the food. They're using the food to communicate something else entirely. It gets more specific. A 2022 study published in Applied Animal Behavior Science tracked 180 dogs exhibiting sudden food refusal with no medical cause. Researchers categorized the refusals into 3 types. The first, proximity-seeking refusal. The dog won't eat unless you're physically present in the room. This signals separation anxiety or insecure attachment. The dog isn't hungry for food, they're hungry for your presence. The second, schedule disruption refusal. The dog stops eating after a change in your routine, a new work schedule, a move, a new person in the house. This signals environmental stress. The third, and this is the one that surprises people, pain anticipation refusal. The dog associates eating with discomfort, nausea, or gastrointestinal pain, and begins avoiding food even after the physical issue resolves. The refusal becomes conditioned. Now here's the part almost nobody considers. Food is the most primal resource. For a dog to voluntarily refuse, it goes against every survival instinct they possess. When your dog walks away from a full bowl, they are overriding biological drive. That requires a reason powerful enough to suppress hunger, and that reason is almost always emotional or physical distress. Clinical veterinarians have found that food refusal is one of the earliest behavioral indicators of illness, appearing days or even weeks before physical symptoms become obvious. A dog who stops eating isn't being stubborn. Their body is telling them something is wrong. Dental pain, gastrointestinal inflammation, kidney disease, liver dysfunction, all of these present as food refusal before anything else. In older dogs, cognitive decline often manifests first as changes in eating behavior. They forget they've eaten. They lose interest in food. They stand at the bowl confused. So what should you do? First, rule out the medical. If the refusal lasts more than 24 hours or happens repeatedly, see a veterinarian. Blood work, dental exam, abdominal palpation, start there. If the medical is clear, look at context. What changed in the last week? Your schedule, their environment, the household dynamic. Dogs are pattern-based creatures. Disruption creates anxiety, and anxiety suppresses appetite. The next time your dog refuses to eat, don't assume defiance. Assume communication, because your dog doesn't have words, they have behavior. And food refusal is one of the loudest signals they can send. It's not pickiness. It's not manipulation, it's a message, and the science says you should listen.